UK lawyer Leslie Lawrenson, trained at Cambridge. This is what he posted on Facebook after he got COVID. He died 9 days later. But he posted 2 videos. Watch this.
I've got a very high temperature. This makes some pain, some shivers, a cold in my extremities. It feels exactly like a cold, maybe a little bit worse. When I stand up, I feel like I'm going to fall over. I can't remember if I've ever had that. Never have had a cold before. I hope I've got it. I hope it is COVID. Because I'd rather have the antibodies in my blood than take the jabs. Anyone who knows my opinion, anyone who has followed my comments on my Facebook page knows what I feel about the jab. So this is an update on the vlog that I made yesterday. I've already posted on Facebook that last night was pretty dreadful. The symptoms that I had at 11:30 had massively ramped up. I don't know how long, probably about 6 hours I spent in a fetal position, trying to block out the pain. It was every part of my body was racked with the pain. If these are things that we have to suffer, it's part of living. You have to trust your immune system, and if the alternative is that we live in fear, that we create a bogeyman out of something that hopefully I'm showing isn't anything to be afraid of, for 99.9% of us, we've got to deal with that. We've got to make the government aware that that is how we feel. People get flu, people get colds, people endure it and then get on with their lives. That's the way it's always been. COVID-19, in my view, and from what I've experienced so far, is nothing different. But the dangers of potential dangers from taking the experimental jab, for me, are not worth that risk. I'd rather take my chances with.
Yep, he took his chances, Julian.
Yes, he did. And I'm sorry that people don't believe science, but I'm not sorry for them. Quite frankly, I won't say anybody deserves to die because that's on God. But what I would say is this idiot deserved to die. I mean, he flaunted, not only did he flaunt his disrespect for science, but he basically attempted to influence others, talking about an experimental jab. We know this experimental jab works. We know that COVID the immunization prevents death. So, if you want to die, do it on your own. Don't basically advertise this and attempt to influence others. We've got a group of folks here at Cal State LA who are talking about it's illegal to make them basically take a vaccination. The campus policy is as of August 23rd, when classes start, everybody needs to be vaccinated and or have a medical excuse as to why not. And there's those who are talking about their free speech rights and their right to decline it. Well, but you don't have the right to expose me. You don't have the right to expose other people or children. And so that's really where we are. This is beyond, they would say you put your fist out as far until it hits somebody else. And then you basically are in trouble. All these people are in trouble, and they seem to relish it, Roland. That's what makes it so bad. They seem to relish it. And only occasionally these wives, when their crazy husbands didn't take it and then died, then these wives say, oh, everybody should take it. You should have told your husband that one night. You should have shut down, and said, look, until you get the vaccination, sleep in another room. I mean, we have influence, but many of us aren't using it.
Folks, back to that Roland Mark unfiltered video in just 1 moment.
It's time to be smart. When we control our institutions, we win. This is the most important news show on television of any racial background. Y'all put $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $15, $20, $30 on this and keep this going. What you've done, Roland, since this crisis came out in full bloom. Anybody watching this, tell your friends. Go back and look at the last 2 weeks, especially of Roland Martin Unfiltered. I mean, hell, go back and look at the last 2 days. You've had sitting United States senators today, Klobuchar and Harris. Whatever you have you can bring to Roland Martin Unfiltered to support it, please do, because this information may literally save your life.
Watch Roland Martin Unfiltered daily at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, or Periscope, or go to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered Daily Digital Show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.